Ladies and gentlemen, we have just survived the battles within Taris. Astela keeps dying. The puzzles are going. I keep almost dying. And I believe we got everything on inventory. When we robbed the corpse of David Kang, yep, we got his armor. So, we need to go into the worst part of the game. Come on, let's leave Taris. Come on, I want to be able to click on the boarding lamp. Yes, I would like to board the Ebon Hawk and get out of here. Board the Ebon Hawk.
We'll pick up the rest of your friends and then we'll have to get off this planet.
This usually does not happen. The bloody dying because of the explosions. I think that's a bug. Oh, it's the big bad.
Taris is defenseless against our assault, Lord Malak. They are offering no resistance. The city is in ruins.
Resume the bombardment, Commander. Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
Yeah, no planetary shields. Ooh. Don't. Let's see how bad the church section is.
Plot a course for Dantooine. There's a Jedi enclave there where we can find refuge.
Incoming fighters!
Quickly, to the gun turrets. You have to hold the
No,
Sith
I
fighters
don't
off
want
until we
to.
get those
I
hyperspace
don't want
coordinates
to.
punched in.
I hate this. No. No. Please, no. Oh, that looks so cool. No, I don't want. Alright, spam, 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 spam. Oh, this is horrible. Did I get one back here? Okay. Come on. No! I really don't like this part of the game. The handling is horrible here. Come on. There we go. We may not survive this. Oh, how did I miss? He was 4 feet in front of me. There's like 4 left. 3 left. Oh, come on. I see him. Yeah, forgiving. One left. Where is he? He's behind me. This is horrible. No, he's there. Right. Hey, I'm about to blow up. Ah, nailed him. Oh. It's about just as bad as on PC. I'm really glad I got that first time. I really don't want to repeat that. I need to save as soon as possible.
Dantooine. Seems like a lifetime since I last set foot on her surface. Though in truth, it's only been a few months. We should be safe from Malak here. For now, at least.
Safe? You saw what his fleet did to Taris. There wasn't a building over 2 stories high left standing. They turned the planet into one big pile of rubble.
Even the Sith would think twice before attacking Dantooine. There are many Jedi here, including several of the most powerful masters of the Order. There is great strength within this place.
I do think that Karth has a point. We can't just stay here.
We can't just keep running. Malak will find us eventually. We need to regroup. We need a plan. We can get supplies here and recuperate. The Academy is a place of mental and spiritual healing. Something we could all use after what we've been through.
Maybe you're right. It isn't easy to witness the annihilation of the entire planet. I know Mission must be taking it pretty hard.
It was her
She will
home.
find a way to come to terms with her grief. She's stronger than she appears. We just need to give her time. Now I must go speak with the Council. I need their advice on recent developments. After I've met with them, I will meet you outside the ship.
Oh boy. Oh, lovely. A skyscraper in sight. And you can hear the Force theme swelling in the background gently.
I've spoken briefly with the Council. They're requesting audience. We should go at once.
An audience with the Jedi Council? It's pretty unusual for someone who isn't even a Jedi. What's this about, Bastila?
I'm sorry, Karth, but I cannot tell you. All I ask is that you trust in the Force and the wisdom of the Council.
Well, I don't like being left out of the loop, but I'm not looking to get you in any trouble with the Jedi Masters. We'll do things your way for a while.
Come, they're expecting us. I will lead you to the Council chambers.
Okay. This is pretty on rails. We just go this way, and Karth as well. So yeah, this is Dantooine, the place Leia mentioned. Pretty peaceful grasslands, farmsteads.
You there, Padawan. Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order?
I'm not a Padawan. I'm here with Bastila.
Bastila. I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents.
Well, that sounds like her.
For you, you claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you.
Ooh.
I can feel its presence. If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes.
No jest.
Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
Right. Now, Bastila went this way. Oh, yeah. Let's save the game. Let's just save it here. Okay. Oof. Great recovery. And hey, Garth.
They're waiting for you inside.
Okay, let's have a look.
Ah, so you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member of the Jedi Council. With me are Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar
She's a
with.
Padawan. Isn't the Jedi Council on Coruscant?
Yes, the High Council of the Jedi Order is on Coruscant, but we are the council in charge of the training facility here on Dantooine.
And what do you want from me?
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
I'm not sure I'm ready. What do you mean, strong in the Force?
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Yeesh.
Proof? Surely the entire council can feel the strength of the Force within this man. And I've already related to you the events that took place on Taris.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
Both know there is no luck. There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore it?
The
The Jedi
babysitters.
training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
Now, I'm willing to try.
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead,
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return?
we should discuss this matter more fully in private.
Oh boy.
Bastila, you and your companion must go. This is a matter for the Council alone.
So they
As
don't
you
even
wish, Master
decide.
Vandar. We shall return to the Ebon Hawk and leave you to your deliberations.
So we're just using that freighter as our home. We don't have like a room over here. Ooh, spooky. There's Revan and Malak.
The dark side is strong in this place. I can feel its power. Is this wise? The ancient Jedi sealed this archway. If we pass beyond this door, we can never go back. The Order will surely banish us.
A bit too late.
The star forge so valuable. Can its power truly be worth the risk?
This morning's getting stranger by the minute. First, Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting.
Did she say anything else?
No, she didn't. She didn't seem well, as I recall, and for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right?
I had a rough night. Let's go.
You got it.
Let's take cars. Actually, let's take a party. That was a mistake. Party selection. Let's take. Who do we take? We just had you. We could take these two. Let's take Karth. Oh, I keep doing that. Let's take Karth. Maybe. We haven't had Mission Zalbar for a minute. Okay. Yeah, they both. Mission? Hey. What's up?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Taris. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just have to find some way to deal with it, I guess. It'll take some time. Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malak, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Taris, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malak or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
I mean, kid, Karth's a soldier, Bastil is a Jedi. I expect that from you guys. You guys are just a bunch of scuffers from Taris that decided to join me out of the goodness of your hearts. I appreciate that quite a bit. But, let's see. We can get you leveled up. Get your demolitions up and your awareness. What else? I guess you treat injury. What's your computer use? Yeah, let's just do that. No, demolitions. Let's get your demolitions up. You got uncanny dodge like me. You have power attack. Can get you dual wielding, maybe. Could give you toughness. Try and turn you into a tank. It's always good to get toughness. You are Squishy McGee. Security, stealth, your demo, your awareness, of all the things. Yeah, oof. I guess we just max you out. I guess maybe Zalbar's not the person to have with us. And then your sneak attack, okay. Maybe Canderous instead. Because you're the skill monkey of the group. I really am disrespecting these few. Could take Canderous. Okay. You don't have anything to say, do you? Oh, I forgot. Think like add. Add. Okay. Did you have anything you would say? Do you have any interesting stories?
You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought, the enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Canderous, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown,
and make our fortunes.
This is where they started fleshing out Mandalorians quite a bit. And is that why the Mandalorians attacked the Republic?
The Sith came to us with an offer to fight a worthy enemy in a battle that would be remembered forever. Win or lose, as long as the fight is worthy, then honor is gained. The glory at having triumphed over impossible odds is what drives us. If there's nothing at stake, your possessions, your life, your world, then the battle's meaningless. We Mandalore take everything we are and throw it into battle. It's the true test of yourself. The battle against death. Against oblivion.
And what are you doing now? Also, he said the Sith came to us with an offer. What does that mean? Did he fight the Sith before? And then decided to fight the Republic?
The days of combat and glory, cheating death at every turn seem to be over now. I take what I can. Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle and glory from it, win or lose.
They're so cool.
We lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
Very dramatic person. Let's give him some better armor. How well does this hold up for you? 18, 19. You can wear Davik's stuff. You want his visor as well. Improved power blast? Doesn't do anything. No, we're not gonna put that on. It looks just weird. We need to get to a workbench, man. Get you set up. How long has this been going on? 22 minutes. There's gonna be a lot of talking. I'll talk to you later. Let's try and get to a workbench for Candace's gun. Get him set up. He's a heavy weapons guy. And there should be a workbench around here, if I remember correctly. This will be a part of it in a bit. There's training computers, workbench, cool. Let's upgrade his blaster. Just add all of these attachments. Assemble. Let's actually upgrade Bendak's blaster as well. We don't have anything for that. I was gonna remove any attachments. Does Davik's armor have anything? No. And the prototype arbor blade already has everything in it. Cool. Now you're doing hella damage. Okay. Let's...
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
Yeah, they were looking for something.
Bastila has described the shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
I'm having visions.
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force and each other. This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us. Together.
Are you saying that I'm tied to her, joined to her?
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the
Stop
path to
ruining
the
the
dark
fun.
side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
I will do or do not. You will not try. I'll try my best.
Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
How can he be stopped?
Perhaps our hope lies in the dream you and Bastila shared. The Council has come to the conclusion that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted. And perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
Alright. In for a penny, in for a pound. Let's do this.
The Force flows through you like no student we have ever seen. But you are willful and headstrong, a dangerous combination.
Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself, within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail.
Alright. As you wish, Master Vanda.
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
The
Come on,
path you
Darth.
have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the Order. Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order. The Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You've done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order. Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
I want to ask questions.
Few mention those names around here anymore, but I suppose it is just as dangerous to deny they were ever part of the Order. When I was still on Coruscant, Revan and Malak often came to me for additional training. In particular, Revan's hunger to learn seemed insatiable. I should have recognized this as a
Where's the student? Good
but I
student.
perceived the young Padawan's lust for knowledge as simple exuberance and eagerness. Revan was my most promising pupil, one I felt sure would someday become a champion of the Jedi Order.
And what happened?
The Jedi Order moved too slowly for Revan and Malak. We were too cautious in their eyes. They always sought to learn far quicker than their masters felt was prudent. It is one thing to understand a lesson, but to truly comprehend it takes a wisdom that only comes with time. Several years ago, when the Mandalorian threat first arose, Revan and Malak were eager to journey to the Outer Rim to defeat the enemy of the Republic. But the Council felt it best if we moved with care and caution. The true threat the Council feared had not yet revealed itself, but Revan would not be dissuaded. Charismatic and powerful, it was inevitable many of the Order would flock to Revan's seemingly noble cause. Malak was the first to join his closest friend. Others soon followed, many of our youngest and brightest, intent on saving the galaxy from the Mandalorian threat.
He started a crusade. What happened to the noble mission?
They were foolish to disregard the Council's wishes. I do not know what happened to Revan, Malak, and their followers on the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim, but something corrupted them. Their ideals became twisted, their spirits were tainted, and they fell to the dark side. There is a lesson in this, a lesson you would do well to take to heart. The dark side can corrupt even the most noble of Jedi.
I will heed this. War changes people.
You have learned much, yet there is much more for you to still understand. The way of the Jedi must be entered into with a clear and focused mind. When you feel that you are ready to continue your training, know that you can find me here.
And we are here. Don't know what the items are. And we've been learning. Let's continue.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi?
Yes. Yes. I'm ready to continue.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy in the traditions and customs of our Order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations. You must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
Alright, and what kind of tests are they?
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
And finding the code is, well, it's something I've memorized by now. But I think it's over here on the training computer. This is a comparison of the 3 classes. So Guardians gain 10 vitality points and 4 points per level. Consular 6 and 8. And Sentinel in the between. But Sentinel also gets... Oh, alright, there's a lot more detail here. Hold on. So, Sentinel is what Bastila is. They get Jedi immunity. They get immune to fear and other effects. This is your basic caster. They make them resistant to force powers. And the Guardians, they just fight quite a bit. They get a force jump attack. So basically they zip 10 meters in the beginning of a round. Really cool. Not the most useful thing. But really cool. And I think Jedi Code. Can you tell me the Jedi Code?
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council members.
The Jedi Historian.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Or so they say. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine,
No, we could go through a lot of this.
I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past.
I seek knowledge of the Jedi Code. And then we'll come back and we'll talk about history next time.
All Jedi must know the Code. Its tenets are the fundamental teachings of our order. Think and meditate on these truths, apprentice. There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. Knowledge of the Code will lead you to the rank of Padawan, and knowledge of the Order and its history will guide you down the path of the light.
Alright, well, I am very eager to learn.
Of course, I
could
not
rude.
tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar
Oh,
Kun.
this is really good.
Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict.
And what about the Mandalorian Wars?
20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation.
That sounds like a big mistake.
Well, you can hardly blame the Republic. The memory of war was fresh in everyone's mind. Nobody was eager to relive the horrors in a campaign against the Mandalorians. But in the end, it was unavoidable. The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for a massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun.
And Malak and Revan, they
The
joined.
Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict, so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action, Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the
In the
Mandalorians
Navy.
surrendered unconditionally.
And where did the Sith come from? That's a big question.
Revan and Malak were heroes, the great saviors of the Republic. A third of the Republic fleet was under their direct command. And then something happened. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months, it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months. Scattered sightings that were never confirmed.
And where did they disappear to?
Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror.
So he just went off to the edge of space after winning the war, disappeared and came back and had the same idea as they did. And how did he get so many followers?
Initially, the bulk of the Sith force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power. But what is more disturbing is the size of the Sith fleet itself. Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars, but many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence.
And what happened
For
next?
2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers.
There we go. I gotta go now.
May the Force be with you.
I forgot the Jedi code with that story, but we learned a lot about what happened. There was a war with Exar Kun, then the Mandalorians, then Revan.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi?
Yes.
Soon your apprenticeship will end.
Yes, we heard this.
In the traditions and customs
Yes, we heard
of
this.
our...
I'm ready for the tests.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given. Both
We heard this
mental.
before.
First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must now prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code by completing these fundamental precepts of our order. There is no emotion.
There is peace. The way to understand this is when there is no emotion, there is peace.
There is no ignorance.
There is knowledge,
There is no passion.
serenity.
There is no chaos.
There's harmony.
There is no death.
There is the Force.
You have
Capital
learned your
F.
studies well, apprentice. It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi. The very symbol of our order, the lightsaber. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
Okay. Now we're gonna get ourselves a lightsaber. Mate,
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order.
what positions are there?
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
I think I want to be a sentinel.
Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do?
Get them out of there.
Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
See weakness in this technique.
Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question.
Generic
There is
answer,
a
generic
locked
answer.
door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do?
Knock.
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
Lure them out.
Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Sentinel.
Yay.
Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
Yellow. I don't like yellow, but I need sentinel.
Here is a yellow crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you on how to construct it.
Fantastic. I am now a sentinel. Okay. We can do this later. Let's get you up. Let's get you up. Okay, that's fine. And we get Jedi Defense, Force Immunity Fear, Jedi Sense, Sentinel. A lot of these are important. But we get a free feat. We could get Master Flurry. Let's get Master Flurry. Very useful. Okay, combat feat. And in terms of powers, our first power, I think, should be where's push? Because you can use that on a lot of different things. Actually, where is burst of speed is really good. But really unnecessary because let's go with stun droid. Where's push? What to do? All these dark side powers here. Burst of speed, stun, affect mind, stun droid, wound. Where's the neutral power? Force push. Alright, we take that. Can we take Force Whirlwind, which is also pretty good. Okay. And we'll use that for our combat training. Cool. We'll level up our two fellows as well in a bit. Actually, let's just do that now. Let's level up you. Let's boost your dex. Let's boost your... not your computer use. Stealth. This. And this. And we'll just sit on that for now. Yeah. And then for feats, let's just get you to be good with a blaster. Would help quite a bit. We can get you one blaster by Bendak. Alright, you can actually have Bendak's blaster. Actually no, we'll leave that to Karth. He'll make more use of it. And Candra's... where is it? Okay, no. Let's level you up. Start boosting your dex. You're ranged. And just your tree injury is pretty high. Here's your demo. That's a class skill. Let's boost that. Because you regenerate already. And let's... let's just get you more of that. Okay, cool. Eventually take it, the rest of it. Nothing more for now. And we have a lot of conversations to have later. Next episode.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
Don't screw it up. There we go. We got that lightsaber. Sweet. We in this, boys. We go 5 to 19 plus 11 compared to 8 to 17 plus 14. Oh, we're much better with this. And we need to invest some feats somewhere. But it's okay, it does a lot more damage. Alright, well, we'll leave that at there and we'll resume our training next time. I'll leave you guys to it.